Hello everyone, welcome to your very first step to view your own website with Drupal 8. This tutorial will help you install and run DevDesktop on PC. My name is Tandin, and in this tutorial, I want to help you to cover these three criteria. So our first one is Drupal DevDesktop, problems at hand, and the reason for that. Last, I want to guide you guys through the solutions and guidelines. First one, what is Drupal? Drupal is a free open source software that can be used by individuals or groups of users, even those who lack technical skills, to easily create and manage many types of websites. The application includes a content management platform and a development framework. Why having Drupal skill is relevant? Drupal is among the highest ranked content management platform that used by governmental and well-known companies' websites such as the Chicago Park, New York Stock Exchange, General Electric (GE). Through the activities doing in the capstone class, you will gain knowledge and skills in the site's maintenance, when you update modules, doing backups, basic Drupal coding skills, PHP, Drush, basic theming skill, install themes, create sub-themes. The Drupal community is one of the largest open source communities in the world. There's more than 1 million passionate developers, designers, trainers, strategists, coordinators, editors, and sponsors working together. By having a Drupal skills, you're going to open yourself to a huge network who is supportive and always have the answer to everything that you need. What is DevDesktop? Acquia DevDesktop is a free app that allows you to run and develop Drupal sites locally on your computer and optionally host them using Acquia Cloud. Use Acquia DevDesktop to evaluate Drupal, add and test other Drupal modules, and develop sites while on a plane or away from an internet connection. How to install DevDesktop? You're going to go to dev.acquia.com/downloads. Choose Win Download. This will automatically download the most updated version for the desktop. So now let's go ahead and start downloading it. So you're going to go here, dev.acquia.com, download, and choose Win Download. So I downloaded it already. Then I save it in my C drive program files, and I name it as DevDesktop version 2017. So after we successfully installed it, let's see if we can run it. Right click, run it administrators. And whoops, something is wrong. This is an error. So in this tutorial, I'm gonna focus mostly on how to get rid of these errors and get your DevDesktop running so you can start smoothly on other assignments. All right, now click OK. Awesome. So this is the problem we have. We can't run even though we successfully installed it. So why is it? There's two reasons for it. The first one is that Drupal is a content management tool, which will make changes to our computer, so it needs full access. But Windows usually has multiple protection layers set up. We need to turn them off. The second one is that the version of MySQL in the DevDesktop version that we downloaded isn't supported by the PC. After testing different solutions, I come up with a set of solutions step by step to help you guys get your DevDesktop running. So the first step is to check if your PC status meets all the criteria to run DevDesktop. Secondly, to turn off your security. Third one is to turn your PC into the developer mode. Step number 4. download Notepad++. The last step, we're going to download an older version of DevDesktop. The newest versions that we download at the first step was the version for 2017. And in this tutorial, we're gonna download an older version, 2016. And if this still doesn't work, you're gonna try step number 6. You're gonna use the support software, such as exention, to build a database and download Drupal. Now I'm gonna dig deeper step by step to help you guys solve this problem. Let's go to step number 1. To check the PC status if it meets all the criteria to run DevDesktop. How do we do that? We're going to go to Settings, About, and here you can see all the criteria that's going on right here. But how do we know all the criteria? We're going to go to doc.acquia.com/desktop install, and here are the requirements. Let's see. So in order to run DevDesktop, you need to have the supported operating system, either a Mac or a PC. 33 or 64-bit. And besides this, you need a processor of 2.5, 8 gig of RAM, Windows 10 with the anniversary update. So I already showed you guys how do we have that. So here I have 64-bit operating system, everything all set. So I know that now my PC is eligible to run Drupal. Let's close it. So step number 1 done. Step number 2, to turn off your security. How do we turn it off, and how do we know what is running behind our PC? So now you're going to go to Settings again. Click Security. Check security status right here. So here I am having my firewall on, various protections on, and user account control on. So now let's go ahead and turn them off. That, you already complete step number 2, turn off security. Step number 3 is to turn your PC into the developer mode. Let's go ahead and do that. You're going to go to Settings again. Developer. Or developer settings. And turn your PC into the developer mode. This developer mode going to install any signed interest app that use advanced development features. I recommend you to do this as this tutorial as before you start all the assignments down the road, because it's going to help you a lot in the future. Let's go ahead and do that. And after you turn your PC into the developer mode, please restart your computer so it can fully repair and put your computer into developer mode. Alright, let's close it. So step number 4 is to download Notepad++. So you're going to go to Google, Notepad++, in here. This is the Notepad++ sign. Here I'm going to use the 7.1.5 release version. I already have Notepad++ downloaded. Now I'm going to open it. So why do we need to download Notepad++? Some of the extension for the file without Notepad++, it wasn't supported. So now I download Notepad++, and I'm going to show you guys how do we turn all the extension to get it running. So you're going to go to Settings, Preferences, File Association, and you can use, let's see, Java or whatever here, and add it over here. Then later on, whatever files that we have with this extension can be run on Notepad++. Now we're going to close it. That's step number 4. So step number 5 is to download an older version of DevDesktop. So here we're going to use a version of August 11, 2016. How do we do that? We're going to go back to the first one, the first link that we used to download it. When we first click this, when download, it's going to download the December 21st, 2017 versions. And this wasn't supported, or it cannot run in every single PC for some reasons. I got this information from the Drupal community. So now, how do I get other versions to run? You're going to click historical releases. And here, I use this version, use execution, August 11, 2016. Go ahead and download that. And I already downloaded my Acquia DevDesktop and save it into my C drive, program files x86, and here I just name it DevDesktop. Now let's go ahead and run DevDesktop. Right click, run as administrators. Here, now, this one pop up. Here you're gonna know that you successfully run your DevDesktop. I'm gonna help you to navigate what is over here that you're using. So here are the two sites that you first built. So you're gonna build your Drupal site and the art gallery site. Here is the link to your website. Here's the local code where you locate the art gallery, the PHP versions that you're using, and this is the Truth console where you're going to do all the coding behind the scene to make it happen. There you go. Now you successfully run your DevDesktop and you can start doing your assignments. If this version of 2016 of DevDesktop is not working for you, try other versions as well. So here I put below on the links to download, install DevDesktop, check the PC status, and download on a version of the desktop. That's it for now. I hope this is helpful and you can successfully get your DevDesktop running to finish all of your assignments. Happy Drupal!